a row. Ow. It's freaking ridiculous. Ugh. Shoot. My life dropped out on me again. It's done that 3 days in a row now, where my live just quits. And I can't even return or resume it back. I have to start it over. YouTube hates me. It's definitely testing me with these, whatchamacallit, with the ats by everybody's name, so I don't remember anybody's names unless they're blue or they're obvious to me. And now it's shutting my lives down. Unfair. Anarchy. Anarchy. Don't you put that on me, Ricky Bobby. I can't believe YouTube keeps doing that. I never had a problem. And when it did like shut down like that, I could just always swipe out of the app, come back, hit the live button, and it will kind of spin for a second, and then it will come up resume or end. Nothing. It wants me to start all over again. And I think it's not like I know there's something like you can't go past 12 hours or something like that on YouTube. It does something, I'm not exactly sure. But like I was nowhere close to 12 hours. Shoot, I've only been up since 4 a.m. Hello, hello. Yeah. Hello. I am fine, thank you. Well, I'm upset because my last live was doing pretty decent and it crashed on me. And it's happened 3 days in a row where I can't resume it at all. But good to see you all here. Thank you for visiting. Please hit that thumbs up. Thank you much. It's free. Subscribe, it's free. I know I don't really get good content right now. Just sitting here chilling in my Christmas story jammies and listening to the rain, chit-chatting with everybody. Man, I just can't believe my live did that again. Rawr. So sad. So sad. Aw, thank you, Pinned. It did it to me again, good Andy. It crashed my live and didn't let me resume it. I think YouTube's after our little circle. Poor Scooby has a ban. I don't even know how Scooby could do anything nefarious to get a ban. Poor Tom got a ban. Bad Andy deserved his ban. Yeah, it is. And I don't like the at thingy. Why is that a thing? Like, I thought that was just for the bigger channels and then it went away and I was happy and now it's on the little channels like mine. Oh. But I'm only like 100 away from 1,000 subs, so we're going to do something fun. Whether it's a 24-hour live or, I don't know, I'll do challenges or something, do stupid stuff. Yeah. And I double checked because somebody said, oh, update, check it. And my YouTube doesn't need updating, so it must have updated and it just took a while to hit me because I got it now. And I feel like I have the plague of it. But it just eventually goes away on that one. Let me resume. That is crazy. It kicked me off again. Maybe I'm saying certain words YouTube doesn't want me to say. I don't know, but at least it let me resume the live that time. Wow. That's insane. Absolutely bonkers. Just gonna chill out here anyways till this mother effing guy wakes up, and then we can have our peaceful time of our coffee and our music, getting our music in. Hello, good morning. I've been up since 4, and I went live, and my live has crashed twice, but this time it let me resume it. But the last 3 days, my live has crashed, and I wasn't able to resume it. And I got these Oh, Daniel, I, I I am very well, and my thoughts are with you, and I'm hoping everything goes okay, and they come up with a good plan, and you guys are hanging in there, and everything like that. Much love and respect for you, like a lot. That's hard. We're all here if you need anything, you know? It's hard. Cancer is no joke. My mother's cousin, like I told you, passed away from lung cancer even after they used a robot to take it out. But my mother has had, um, when I was pregnant for my son, um, it was either on her liver or kidney. There was some cancer, and she didn't. It was my first pregnancy. She didn't want to worry me or anything, so she put off the surgery. Um, to get it removed, and she got it removed, and then she went into remission and all that, and um then she got breast cancer back in, like, I don't know, 2012, 2014ish, and she had a double mastectomy, and survived that, remission on that. But then she got her fingernail split down the middle, and I was looking at it, and I was like, it was like this for like almost a year, and I kept telling her, I'm like, I think that's melanoma, like under the fingernail. And she finally went and got it checked, and the oncologist doctor was like, yeah, it's not just regular melanoma either. It's the same that kind that killed Bob Marley. So they took the tip of her finger. So cancer can be, you can survive cancer. You gotta have my mom's a tough woman. She wears oxygen, you know, has a rare lung disease. They call it Lanfran's short, but it's like lymphangiomyomatosis, and it's cysts that grow in the lungs, and they get so big they pop and fill your lungs full of fluid, or they just cut off your airways. But not much is known about this. She used to go to Bethesda, Maryland, to the National Institute of Health twice a year so they could study, and she would be in there with 24-year-olds. And this is when she was diagnosed with this back in 1999, and 24-year-olds with lung transplants, and it's already grown back in someone else's lungs, and then within a couple of years they pass away. And it's so sad, and there's like, it really is. And she's lived with this lung disease for like ever. It's insane. Danielle, yeah, we all struggle. Like, I struggle. I have really bad ADD. I get overstimulated easily, and you know, it's hard sometimes. Thank goodness my children, you know, I knock myself out of it because of them, but it's hard. Mm. And that's the way it should be. You should have a place, you know what I mean, where you don't feel judged and you just know that everybody's going to give much love and support and it's genuine, you know, absolutely genuine. So keep us updated, you know, and anything you need. If she ends up with a GoFundMe page or anything like that for hospital costs, let me know so I can post it in the Discord. So I can post it here, stuff like that, because I know that can get expensive. Mark. Yeah. So, like, we're here for that kind of stuff. Yeah. The rain. Just, I just let them go out. Sitting on the dock of the bay. Yes. And that's all you can do, Daniel. And I know it's hard to keep that straight face, but you got to do it for her, you know, because Lord knows she's worried about you more than she's worried about herself, you know what I mean, having that, because that's what us mothers do. So, yeah. She's lucky. She's got a good son, though. It's not easy for men to come up and talk about their feelings because we've put such a stigma on men and really them being able to put their sensitive sides out there. But I think my generation of men are starting to do it more, but they're not like the pansy generation where, oh, I'm triggered, my feelings are hurt, wah, 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 I'm gonna act a fool, you know. But yeah, it's hard for men. Like, the average life expectancy of a man used to be like 60 something. Why do you think that is? Because stress, holding all that in just to provide for their families. Men are such strong individuals, and I'm very appreciative of men. And like, I believe like women shouldn't be in the military unless they're nurses and stuff like that. But, and I'm not a feminist. No, not by any means at all. Oh, Mark, yes. Yes, I love Otis. I love Otis Redding. I do. I can't do what 10 people to tell me to do. So I guess I'll remain the same. Sitting here resting my bones. And this loneliness won't leave me alone. 10,000 miles I roam just to make others a dock my home. It's good. And I'm a love man. 6 feet, one way, 210. Long hair, like pretty pale skin or something. I'm a love man. Yes, I am. Just a love man. Yeah, well, in all fairness, like, we can be very stressful because we always have like 20 things on our brains and we forget to stop, unwind our brains, especially like when our men get home from work. We should already have our brains unwound so that they can come home to a relaxing environment, not at all chaotic. Like, so, yeah, us women need to do better for our men and stuff like that, you know. Awesome, Mark. I love music. I usually listen to music too, but I don't know where the other phone is. It's probably dead, and I always get the copyright notification. I do jukebox night sometimes. I'm like, yo, jukebox hero starts in his size. I'll have to show you the fall weather. Hold on. It's raining. That tree's almost naked right there. This one, look at the top. It's almost naked. Ooh, we're going to put that tree on Naked and Afraid. But I don't think it's afraid. Oh, I stress myself out. That's how I give myself seizures. Like, that's one thing that's bad about having epilepsy is, like, stress can trigger, and sometimes I overthink in my head. Yeah, I'm one of those. But I try to stay in my head so I'm not in everybody else's space with my thoughts and stuff like that and driving them crazy. But, like, I definitely have ADD. Wicked bad. I know, I've been diagnosed with it. And I have, like, PTSD and stuff like that. And I used to be, like, when I was younger, like, when I would date, I had FOMO, fear of missing out. Like, I felt like if I wasn't with the person 100% of the time, I was a toxic kind of girl, you know. I had to be with them all the time. Like, trying to control something, like, if somebody's going to cheat, they're going to cheat. You know what I mean? Like, you can't control. So, like, I was always like that. And I was very argumentative. And I used to be vindictive and stuff when I was younger in relationships. And then I just got older. Actually, it was a doctor who had given me advice on an operating table when I was really scared. Like, I was 25, and I was getting ready to get a spinal tap, and she knelt down in front of me, and she's like, why are you shaking? Why are you trembling? What are you afraid of? And I'm like, everything, the unknown. And I'm like, I'm gonna die, and I worry. And she's like, well, then you die. She's like, you can't control these things, and you're gonna eat your brain. You're gonna have a mush brain. You're not gonna have a normal life. And ever since then, yep, I've done a lot better. Oh, Nicholas, thank you. I appreciate that. You're very sweet. But yeah, when I was younger, I was like a jealous person and stuff like that. And you just let it go. I'm glad I let mine go, like, at an early age. Because I probably have given myself a heart attack by now, but uh, what the heck? What the heck do I have on here? I have my sock. My sock was not on right. It was twisted. I got some slouch socks on to keep my feet extra warm. See, slouchy, slouchy, but it was alright. And then I stole my dad's slippers. Nice LL Bean slippers. So I'm nice and warm. And I have my regular pajamas under this. Yes, good Andy. That is so true. And when she said that to me, like, it was a weight lifted off me. And, like, I used to have wicked, like, bad panic disorder. So, like, if you know anything about panic disorder, it's just an overwhelming, dooming feeling all the time. Like, it's just doom and dread. And it really helped a lot. I still get panic attacks, but, like, ugh, like, at least I can function now. Oh, Daniel, thank you. I try to be, but, you know, I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect at all. I just got beliefs. And I married my best friend. Amazing father. Amazing guy. Best friend anybody could ever have. Best father. I'm talking day off. Take the kids out to the woods. Pick some fresh berries. Come back. Make pancakes with them with their fresh berries too. A meth addict. I don't even know him anymore. Not the person I married, so I've been through a lot, lost a lot because of that person. And realized that I couldn't change them. I couldn't get them to change for me. Wasn't about me. Couldn't get them to change for children. Wasn't about the children. It wasn't about them. And in 2014, 15, they started abusing opiates. And I found out a few years later because it got really bad. And then I was enabling it. And then just started to lose everything left and right because of it. Beautiful camper, beautiful home, and I was finally like in 2017, I was like, I gotta leave and make a best life. And now he's literally addicted to meth. And it's really sad because I know the person he was, and I always thought maybe he'll get sober and he'll go back to that person. But I mean, it's been over 10 years of just everyday drugs. So the chemical compounds in that brain, it will never be the same. Like, yeah. So I lost my best friend. It sucks. But, and, my children lost a good father. Now they have to deal with weird stuff. I don't really have much to deal with them about, but, because they'll say weird things to them when, that can't talk on the phone because, they tapped in and, yeah, weird, just crazy stuff. So it's not even good they talk. Oh, absolutely, Mark. Yes. Yes, Pinned. Absolutely. Yes, I do. I do. Very much. I love the outdoors. I love the water. I love the ocean is the most beautiful thing I think in the world, but it's also the most scariest thing in the world too. And but I love being on like lakes and rivers and just even going out in the woods and finding like a beautiful little waterfall. Or it's harder for me to hike now and stuff because my sugar drops real fast the more exertion I do, and you got to carry all your medical stuff with you. It's just a pain in the butt, but and the epilepsy, but yeah, I love the outdoors. Thank you, Daniel. You should never change either. Nobody should ever change unless you're a bad person who sees your bad faults and want to do better. Like I've done that myself. Absolutely good, Andy. Oh, thanks. I appreciate you guys so much. I do. I really do. It's more for my children, I feel bad for them because, but, you know, it is what it is. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Good, Andy. Do you guys celebrate Halloween like on the 31st? Do you guys have Halloween too? Probably. He's like, that's a dumb question, Medusa. Simba would be like, short bus. He always says I read the short bus. Yes, Mark, look ahead. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, good, Andy. Ours is not big anymore either. The kids can't even really, they're not allowed to dress up in school because the horror costumes are inappropriate and stuff like that. But yet they have litter boxes in classrooms. That's why my children are homeschooled. Yeah. Bring my children to an elementary school to check it out, and the principal and the guidance counselor that was giving us the tour of the school was so excited to show me in an elementary school the genderless bathroom. To each their own, but I said to them, this is elementary school. Do you guys teach sexual education? No. So why should there even be a genderless bathroom? Like, they shouldn't understand that at that age. Kindergarten cop. Boys have a penis, girls have a vagina. Absolutely good, Andy. Absolutely. Same, Mark. I don't get to dress up either. I just be like, "Rawr, rawr, rawr." My little bunny suit. Uh, yeah, it's so crazy that the kids don't have the Halloween parties like they used to. Like, Halloween was the best when I was a child, and but you can dress up like a cat and use a litter box in a school. It's like, wow, why? Teach them to go outside and go potty. They absolutely are. Daniel, I've had, you know, I, I have actually, but you know what? It's okay. It really is okay. It's very much okay. Because no matter how hard I've had things, there's always somebody who's had it way harder or is going through it way harder and stuff. I'm happy with my life now and stuff like that. And yeah, so there's other people still struggling. Oh, there was? That's crazy. Yeah, I know, like, it's like crazy. I always get like crap for that. Like, I'm always the last person to sit down and eat because I always make sure you need a water bottle, you need this, you need that. And then by the time I sit down and eat, everybody else is getting done eating. But, like, but I feel like that's my passion. I like to, I really, I like to help others. I like to serve others. And it's just, I like taking care of people. You know, I do. I do. I like people to feel loved. I like to feel loved. Yes. Oh, Daniel, I don't know if you were watching my lives back in Texas, but I met a homeless father and daughter. Um, the daughter with special needs, and I helped him out a lot. You know, I got her in my house, got her showered, went and got their dogs a bunch of medication and stuff like that, and just like anything they needed. But then it became, um, I realized there was a pattern that there was no, um, there wasn't a want to change the lifestyle. It was a comfortable lifestyle for them, and they can get what they need, and they still got money because, you know, obviously she's special needs and stuff like that. So like, that's just how they chose to live, and I kind of had to break away from that because, like, you know, I want to help somebody succeed, not that's not helping them succeed when they have the means to do it themselves and offers to get better. So that was really hard, and I felt really guilty about that, having to kind of like cut them off. But yeah, it was hard. Oh, that's sweet, Daniel. Why, thank you. Boy, 2K. Oh, medals. I do. Yeah, I do. I try. I try. But I'm one of those people, when I do something, it's because I I want to do it. I don't need praise. I don't need, oh my God, you're the greatest. I don't need anything like that because that's selfishness. I do it because it's just, it's what's right, you know. It's what's right. Like, as long as I'm able bodied, you know, I do have a lot of health issues myself with having to get iron infusion since I was young, and the Hashimoto's. I have a dead thyroid. I have a dead pancreas. We all know I'm type 1 diabetic, and I have epilepsy. But as long as I'm able to give a good quality of life and take care of, my parents are not going to go into nursing homes. They can stay home and sling poop at each other that way. Yes, absolutely. And that's kind of, Daniel, that's kind of what another thing led to me stopping helping Mr. Ivory and Crystal is Mr. Ivory was the person all the other homeless people would come up to, and then he'd go off and he'd come back, and then they would literally, I would see people hitting a glass pipe made for that rock right in front of me, and I realized he's supplying it, like, you know. So that's another reason why I stopped that. Just because you don't do it doesn't mean, like, it's only a few dollars you're making off of somebody, I think. And you get food stamps, you get disability checks and stuff, and I don't know, it's just wrong. Oh, Mark, absolutely. I used to work for the city of Albany at Washington Park, and literally I've seen people dead, like sitting on a bench like this, just staring into the water for like 4 hours. And then me finally saying someone to another worker, AJ, who'd been working there a long time. I was like, AJ, you think that person's all right? And he's like, oh, probably not. Let me go check. And a guy was passed away. The bushes there, we'd find people overdosed in the bushes there. It was truly like insane. It's sad to see. It's always sad to see. But I did get to see, so it's in the middle of Albany, Washington Park. It's a beautiful park. And I go into work to the shop at 5:30 in the morning, and then we drive to the parks that we work at. And all I hear is, oh, yeah, there's a bear in your park. And I'm like, what? And they're like, yeah, I guess it was seen roaming around Albany. Now it's in Washington Park. And I'm like, great. And I get there about 6:30, and about 8 o'clock, I'm driving my little Turo cart around, just picking up trash and stuff like that. And I look up, and in the tree, there's this bear, and he's just a chilling. So I called my boss, and then the fire department came, everybody came, and even the mayor, or whatever her name is, Kathy Hochul. I had to do crowd control, and she was talking to me for a minute, and she's like, oh, I'm like, what do you do with the bears? I'm like, do they get put down? She's like, oh, no, we have a 3-strike rule, and anyways, they can't be put down inside my city limits. So they can be put down just as long as you take them on the outskirts and do you use this. But it was a juvenile bear. He was up there for like 4 hours. Like, he would not budge. And there's like 6 police officers with a net, and it had like a big padding under it. And they had the fire truck, and they had to dart him, and they were up in the fire hose. And he was so just relaxed and comfy the whole time that when they darted him, he was sleeping in a great position. They had to push him out of the tree. Well, of course, I'm like, those police officers are going to lose fingers and stuff. There's only 6 of them. That's a juvenile male, you know. And all of a sudden you hear thunk. Totally missed. They couldn't hold the thingy, the net, and he like missed the padding. But he was all right. I got to see him up close afterwards. We brought a bunch of ice because once they get tranquilized like that, you got to keep them really cool and stuff like that. So, and then updated, got to see him. They let him go in the Catskills. But yeah, it was pretty cool. Oh, Daniel, that was so sweet of you. Yeah, in Phoenix, like, we would do that. Like, one time there was this old lady, and she was outside, and she was asking for money, and I said, you know, we don't have money, but Hodge took her in the store, and, you know, she said she had 5 grandchildren, and he said, you know, pick out a few groceries. She picked out about $100 worth of groceries, and yeah, stuff like that, like, you know what I mean? It's always nice, but I do get nervous with giving somebody money, especially if they seem like they have a drug issue, because what if I gave them $20 and they take that $20 and they go and overdose on it? I don't know. I would feel so terrible. So I try to help them out in other ways, but it's always sweet to help. I spec English, and I think I know English, but I do talk gremlin sometimes. Thank you, Clara. That's sweet of you to say. How are you, Lily? Today's Wednesday. It's hump day. Happy hump day, everybody. It's hump day. Hump day. Gotta love hump day.
Sorry, I don't mean to keep cutting through.
No, exactly. Don't even worry about it. We're not like all these other neighbors that, like, you know what I mean?
I'm here a month. I can't wait.
Oh, are
We
you?
just bought a house, and I don't need my kid growing up.
No, you don't. And I'm so happy for you.
Thank you.
Oh,
I know I scared you at one point coming past here.
oh, you're fine, love.
I should probably say something
But I'm so happy for you and congratulations on the house. Oh, did you? That's awesome. Oh, you speak German. Nice. Oh, really? Wow. I've always wanted to go to Germany. I always have. Lily's German. Daniel, that's awesome. I see people doing that. Yeah, absolutely. But like I see people like doing it. They're handing out vapes and stuff. And I get it. Like we all have our suffices and stuff, but like vapes, how about some feminine products and stuff like that? Like because obviously a lot of these people are on drugs. They're going to get their vapes or you know what I mean? But and I see like people set up like food for them, like cook a bunch of meals and go and serve it. And I see a lot of them so rude, like no vegetables or take a bite of something and be like, this is gross, and then throw it back in the tray. It's like, what, what is going on here? It's like the old KBG agent that talked about the plan was to get into America and dehumanize it and like work that way with bringing down in America. And if you think about it, it has kind of happened. Like before on the news, like any gruesome deaths or anything, we'd only see a body bag or we would see sheets or anything. We literally witnessed Charlie Kirk's assassination, and that is forever on the internet. Like nothing is sacred anymore. Like the poor man who committed, you know, he jumped off of a building and split in two. And they showed that on the news. It's like, it's insane. Oh, me and my Gambit. Thank you. Gambit's, yeah. Gambit's like a little alien. He's a cutie. Oh, Daniel, yeah, you got to be careful because some of them, the mental illness from the drug use, they will try to infect people. Yeah. And it's sad. But from what I've understood and like dealing with it from, you know, my ex-husband, like some people's brains are never the same after it. Really, like we all have, some of us suffer from mental health normally, but like that really messes with you. Yes, Charlie Kirk, like I don't know. I think the Charlie Kirk thing is bigger, and it's been it's proven now with receipts that he wanted a full audit of Turning Point USA. He was done being bullied and bossed around by these Israel donies, and they had all just gone to a Hamptons trip paid by an Israeli donee. And 2 days, he said, we're going to do a Doge for Turning Point. We're going to have our own Doge system, and this person's going to handle it. And we're also going to do an audit and stuff. And he was passed away, like he was assassinated. I just think there's more to it. And this person, I don't know if this person who's behind bars actually did it, because their boyfriend is disappeared. He was seen walking with a woman in that area. Nobody can find that woman or anything. It just, a 30-06 is going to do way more damage than what was done. And I get it. It hit his necklace first, and that's what we see go up is his chain, his necklace. But still, and they only found a fragment of a bullet. A fragment. 30-06 is going to go through you, and it's gonna go through something else, other people, something like, it's just, it's all doesn't sound right to me. And nothing bad about Erica Kirk or anything like that, but if you really read up on her history, her father was a big Israeli arms dealer, military arms, like, you know, guns and stuff. And then her mom was like a big wig for the Department of Defense in the United States. And then she started an organization about adopting children. And one of the colonels or whatever had to step down, but it ended up being shut down because of sex trafficking. And that was her operation. And then also, she's not even from Arizona. She was Miss Arizona in 2012. And it's just, I don't know. It just, stuff seems so weird. You know, it's just insane. Oh, when you was little kids, you could still make a video? Yes. Oh, wow. That's insane, Daniel. I have the same views and thoughts as Charlie Kirk. Um, the UK is amazing. Like, a lot of our heritage comes from them, our moral beliefs and everything, but they're failing. They're failing their own people. They're failing us. And we need to go back to those beliefs. And, you know, just like Charlie Kirk said, you know, like, I'm proud. You like, you're proud of the UK and stuff like that. And it's just, it needs to stop. I think everybody has a right to freedom of speech, and everybody needs to talk and discuss more, because if we're not, it's just all building up. But no, I stand strongly with Charlie Kirk's thoughts on the UK and Britain and all that when he went over there, and saying how proud he was, you know, that he knows his morals and stuff came from there, but everything's got to change. Yeah. Yep, and that's what he was saying, is like, it's not the same. And I think Trump is amazing for this country. I don't always agree with the things he does, but doesn't mean I dislike the man. Just because I don't have the same views as somebody or opinions or thoughts, I'm not going to dislike you. If you play in that sandbox, that's fine. But if you don't play in that sandbox because of other people playing in that sandbox, that's not okay. That's childish behavior. We can be adults, agree to disagree, have discussions, have talks. You know, if you're more conservative and you have a friend who's liberal, you can still be their friend. Go out to dinner. You don't need to talk politics. You don't need to talk this kind of stuff. You talk about your children, you know, stuff like that. Like, I just think there's too much trying to push against both sides, and that's childlike behavior. It's like playground, like, you're not cool. It's not okay. But yeah, I think Trump is great for America. Oh, that sounds awesome, Danielle. Daniel, sorry. I don't know why I said Danielle. That sounds great. Do you have Discord? Anybody who has Discord can add me to. It's Medusa period 207. That's all my social media names I have. It's all Medusa 207. I gotta run inside and use the ladies' room and get an ice fill, but I will be back. And you don't have to say beautiful Medusa. Medusa's just fine. You were too kind. But I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Don't go nowhere. Oh. My phone's finally charging, thank goodness. I think on that trash bag. Ha ha ha. Oopsie. I dropped that. My bad. That was my bad. Unplug this. Alright. Oh, this metal bench is getting to me. So I gotta stand up. I got to stand. Oh, I can shut this light off now too. Let's not waste electricity. Oh, and I can charge my computer. What? Has anybody gotten the new iPhone, the 17? I had no choice. In Texas, I got the iPhone 16 because I had the 13 Pro Max. I love that phone. The battery was awesome on it, and I got a credit. I like used it that morning, texted. And then at 7 o'clock, I got a critical low, and my screen was all white, and it gave up, and so I brought it in, and is this the 15 or the 16? Which one is out now? It's the one before the new one that's out right now, which I think is the 17. Hi, tight. YouTube and emails. That's fine. We can do that. Yeah, but... So I'm wondering if that phone is better than this one. I know the battery life on this one hasn't been as great as my iPhone 13, and my iPhone 13 Pro Max was good. Awesome. You have a beautiful day, Daniel. It's always great seeing you and talking with you. So we'll be thinking of you, and yeah. We'll get a hold of you on email, or if I forget because ADD and a lot of stuff going on, my email is also in my description as well. So, you know that. Yeah, the iPhone 17 Pro. Yeah, I've got the 16 Pro Max. Yep. That's what I got. I wanted the 14 actually because I liked the purple color. And I had like the green, but I guess they don't even make them to sell anymore. You could probably get them refurbished or whatever, but yeah. You didn't die. It kind of hurts a little bit. Ugh. Wait, what happened to you, Lily? Oh. Yeah, but I really like that purple color. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. Hello, Lauren. How are you? Welcome to the live. We're just hanging out on this beautiful rainy day. Autumn. Rainy day. Notice Lise. Looks pretty. Gorgeous, gorgeous. There's not a lot of people on here, but does anybody have children that they homeschool? Or that are homeschooled? Oh, all right. Okay, I'll definitely look for yours, Daniel. Actually, hold on. Just hold on, Daniel. We're gonna... Don't go anywhere just right yet. Welcome to the blue team, love. You definitely deserve it. You're very kind, and I don't want to lose you. Oh, mwah. Thank you. Jatam. Jatam, jatam, jatam. Nuts. Oh, my neck cracked. Me too. I got mine. For those of you who haven't seen it, if you've seen the movie Christmas Story, I got one floppy ear. I like it. It's the Christmas Story, but it doesn't have a. There's no tail. I don't have a tail. But I hop like a bunny. Hop, hop like a bunny. You sure can, Lily. Absolutely. Ask away. Try to take me serious though right now. Haha. Sorry. Do, 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 do. I love the name Lily too, by the way. My youngest daughter, I was going to name her Lillian. I like that name a lot. And then I was going to name her Chevelle. Oh, sorry, my oldest, I was going to name Lillian. And then my youngest daughter, I was going to name Chevelle. But everybody gave me a hard time, said Chevelle wasn't a good name. I wish I didn't. Little pink rabbit. I get the hiccups too. It's the pink rabbit. The ears though. I wish this one kind of flops backwards a little bit. Maybe I don't have it high enough on top of my head. But I like that one. It's kind of cute how it folds over. It's got like a little thingy in it, but they don't really stand up the greatest. That one's flop. Oh, a floppy ear. I got a little floppy ear. Oh, mean girl, hello. It's a Christmas story. Oh, shoot my eye out. I was cold this morning and I just was like, I'm going to throw this over in my pajamas. And here I've been, a little bunny. The guys probably got excited like, ooh, she's a playboy bunny. Nope, nope. I'm just a little weird bunny. Lily, I don't know. That's a good question. Maybe it's, you would think because it's so bright and luminous, no matter how, sorry, my ADD, no matter how, like, foggy it is, we should still be able to see the moon. And it's crazy, sometimes we can see the moon during the day, but the moon's definitely a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful thing. Snow bunny, I know. Oh my god. And it's so funny because being from Maine, you know, like, we know that's what it is. Like, and my mom, you know, being from Maine too, it's like, yeah, it's a girl that's always dressed up, like, you know, fur and stuff, and whole 9 yards just to go out and smell like gasoline and stuff from your snowmobile and hit the trails and have fun. Nope, not anymore. Nope. Nope, that's not what snow bunny means anymore. I was like, oh. And I thought the cuckle, I thought that was a slur against a community of people like this. And no, I was wrong about that. That's not what that's about. The moon is tiny. I know. But if you really look at the moon, like, really look at it, like, with a telescope. It's the craters on it and stuff. It's amazing. Oh, no, thank you for being so awesome. We love you and we'll be thinking about you. Oh, Nicholas, you're too sweet. Oh, you hear that bird? That bird? What a bird, bird, bird. The bird is the word. The bird, bird, bird. Bird is a word. Shh. It's okay. It's a crow. I don't think Odin is in this community. He's walking across the top. Yep. You might have to fly somewhere else. No, why can't I think of it? It's right on the top of my tongue. Midgard. You have to go to Midgard for Odin. Timeouts and chats, really. I don't, like, if they're trolling, I don't really care. You can time out, like, some people that just come in, give them, like, they're like, dump your tatas out, like, but say it in a derogatory way. They can get, like, a 10, 30-minute ban, and if they come back, they don't learn their lesson, then just do 24 hours. A ban, though, a ban is any pedophile stuff mentioning or talking about children or, yeah, or attacking somebody else's children in chat and stuff like that. That's the only thing that'll get a ban, a permanent ban here. Or if they come in and they are not 18 and they say they're not 18, we just say sorry, you know, unfortunately we have to ban you. Because mine is set up so that I don't even have to hit not made for children anymore. If anything, right before I start the live, it asks me, do you want to make this available to children? It's like, no, why would I make it so I don't have to hit that option anymore? It's crazy. Baby birds, yes. I know. Lily Misa. I don't even have a schedule, but yeah, I can, when days I know I'm going to absolutely go live, I'll send you an email and I'll let you know. Or I'll start doing a schedule digest. If you have all your notifications on, I'll just schedule my live and you'll see it pop up, and it might be for like 4 p.m. or in a half hour or an hour or something like that. We can do something like that. But yeah, I was getting really burnt out by going like 18 hours a day live and then only getting a couple hours sleep. Man, I looked like I was on drugs. It was bad. So I had to take a mental health break. I was getting the YouTube syndrome. Did you find your way back to Midgard? That was a pretty little bluebird. Main girl, when are these ads gonna change back? You have a bigger channel, you know. Are yours like this still, or did they go back to normal, or did they ever change? It's driving me out of my mind. That girl is poison. Who sang that song? Belle Biv DeVoe or something like that? It's driving me out of my mind. That girl is poison. Might be, maybe it's, I don't think it's Milli Vanilli. No, definitely not Milli Vanilli. Mm-hmm. Yep. I always have eye makeup on. I draw on my eyebrows, and sometimes I'll put, I don't wear foundation, but I'll do right here, like, I'll put the white, and I'll put a little white and a little concealer under my eyes, and just do a little contour, that's it. And a little bit of blush, but I don't wear, like, a full face of makeup, nope. And half the time I don't even wear makeup, so. Like right now on my eye, oh, I'm trying to look, see my ADD. That's not even eyeliner on my eyes. That is actually black eyeshadow. 15 likes, yay, I know. I missed my days in the summer when I was getting 15,000 views and a couple hundred likes. That was great. But then again, I was in summer clothes, so it was all perverts. Oh, forever love you too, Nicholas. You're too kind. And I like to put a little bit of highlighter on my nose sometimes. Like that, yes. Yep, yep. You sure will. My honey, my honey, my honey. Humana, 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 humana. Oh, the movie Ice Age, where he's like, he's on his butt, humana, 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 huh. And then all the other ones like him start doing it, humana, 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 huh. Like that, that's funny. Lily, Misa, stop it. Thank you. You're too kind. Very too kind. I'm 41 years old. Oh, Danielle. Who stole the cookie from the cookie jar? Medusa stole the cookie from the cookie jar. Man, we used to play fun games when we were kids. Remember in school, heads up, or heads down, thumbs up, that 7-Up game? We used to play like Red Rover. We used to play dodgeball. Oh my gosh, that ball. Do you remember the ball, the taste of it? The like rubbery dirt taste when you got hit in the mouth by it, like even inside. And we could go under the big parachute. That was cool. And then we had those little square things with wheels on them that we could scoot around on. Those were fun, but I got my hair stuck in the wheels one time. Yeah, that was great. That was lovely. Oh, and we had merry-go-rounds, and like all our play equipment on the playground was like metal. So like the big huge slide like just burnt, especially when the sun hit it all day long. We had the metal jungle gyms, like, yeah, carnage. Yes, Nicholas, absolutely you are. Oh, nice. That's awesome. Um, I like to make like I like to do crafts. I take like these little round balls, and I put like a little ribbon, and I take like a long pin needle, and I'll put like a certain color of beads on it, and then I'll put a sequin, and then I'll push it all the way through the styrofoam, and it makes these really beautiful ornaments for the tree. It just takes a lot of work. I like doing that. I like to read. I like reading. I like learning about history. It's a school bus. It's not my bus though. Simba will tell you it's not short enough to be my bus. Yeah, and listening to music and just doing anything, coloring, you know, Yeah. My youngest daughter, she's amazing at coloring, like drawing. She's great at like anime. She's very talented, and also she used to watch me. I used to do influencing, and so I would do like the whole makeup routine, and like I would get sponsored by people, and I would review the makeup. I was sponsored by like Reebok and stuff. So she watched me doing that growing up, and then she got really into makeup, and she's really great at it. And she also can do like almost like the special effects makeup. She does really good like candy cane eyebrows or eyeshadow or like a really good looking clown. Like it was really cool. Yes, it is. Aw. Well, well, Daniel, you never know. You don't, but maybe you don't have feelings for her like that. But it could also, you know, I don't know, like, can't knock it. I know one of my father's friends, he always dated older women. Like, he was like in his late 40s dating like 70-year-old women, and he was totally happy by it. So you never know, but if it's not for you, then try to be nice and like, hey, I enjoy your company. I just, you know, there's a line and we're friends and stuff. Oh no. Little brothers will do that. Older brothers will do that too. I wonder if I can hold on. I'm going to try to see if I can get her sketchbook. I'll show you how good she can draw. Her makeup skills are amazing too. Ooh, it's not the sketchbook I was looking for, but she just started this sketchbook. But yeah, she's really good. She's only um, she's only 14. It's not tracing either. She's so good. Her eyes, she does great eyes. Love her eyes, how she does the eyes. Oops. She's got a picture that her and I took on like her little Polaroid. It's in her other one, but it's me and her. She actually drew the picture, and it looks identical to the Polaroid. It's awesome. Oh, there's a good one. Yeah, she's good. Proud of her. And she's just as good as at makeup, too. Just a bunch of little doodlings. But her other book, man, with all the color, her other book has like all the colors and stuff. Oh, that one's sad. She's crying. I don't like that. She started to color that one in, but yeah, she's good. She's good. And this one. Some of the way she does her, like, paint, like, her water, like, when she uses watercolor, water markers and stuff, it just comes out so great. I'm very impressed by her and proud of her with that. But yeah. Yeah, her other one, I would have liked to show her other one because it's got the great pictures, like where she took an actual picture and turned it into a drawing was great. Yeah. Oh yeah, yep. She's inside. She my little bestie. She know she's always with me. Yeah. What time is 8:55 already? Woo. Hold on, I just gotta check something. 1 second. Okay, great. She has an appointment today, and I had to double check the time. I wasn't sure if it was for 11:30 or not, so it's actually for 11:15. So, yeah. And she's so sweet. She really is. She's like, when I have my seizures, you would think she's the only adult in the room. Everybody else is screaming in terror, and she's like, she's right there. She knows what to do, and yeah. Yep. It varies, like I said. Like, if I start going live more, it gets bigger. Oh. Maybe she's playing hard to get. Maybe she thinks that you're saying it out of just like kind respect, love, like that kind of thing. Maybe she doesn't say it back because she means I love you, maybe. That could be what's going on if she's interested in dating you and stuff. Nice, Lily. That's good. Um, oh, and my daughter, she has a huge tote full of anime. I mean, from Demon Slayer, like, but like the amazing like costumes, cosplay with like the expensive wigs, the expensive shoes. She's really good with that. The makeup. She's got this one girl who's like, I guess they're like elements. I don't know if it's a part of that Jensen game. I don't know, but like this girl has like crimson like red hair and like she's got, oh my gosh, she styled that wig so perfectly and she does her makeup perfect and she's got the costume and the boots and stuff. And 1 year, because she's got long dark hair, people couldn't believe she looked just like when she went as the one from Demon Slayer that wears this thingy over her mouth. She looked just like her. It was insane. Yep, she watched the K-pop Demon Slayers thingy. She watched that, yep. Thank you, yeah. And she's very talented at, like, makeup as well. Like, special effects makeup, too. It's pretty crazy. She's very talented. And she's academically talented as well. Excuse me, high honors, honor roll. The classes she picks are high honors, and stuff like that, so it's good. She's smart. She'll graduate early. Pace, and she got nothing but time when she's not, I like her to take a break and like have some downtime, but like, yeah. And that's not my garden. That's just a little forest, little thingy there, but there's a couple little trees there, and then there's trees all around the little community. I gotta figure out what day the Halloween too. I'm volunteering. They're having at the community building across the way here. Um, they're having a Halloween party. There's like 40 kids going, and I volunteered to help out. And yeah, so that should be fun. I won't be able to stream it though because there will be children there, and you know we can't trust some people on the internet. That's why you don't see my children ever. You might see uh, them go by like this, like literally like that, by the screen, or you'll just hear them talking. They stay off of it. Like I don't like them on TikTok and stuff like that. Like, nope. Oh, thank you, Mark. Oh, nice. A pumpkin? I don't know what I was thinking about doing a white clear trash bag and filling it with all kinds of balloons and maybe wearing like a red jumpsuit under and like being a gumball machine. I don't know. I'm always goofy. Like, I did the risque costumes in my younger years, but now I like to be a goof. Like, you know what I mean? Be a goofy troop. Yes. You are fine to go. You are all set, hon. Yeah. I can handle it. I do it. A lot of the time when I get like my tons of people in here, there's usually no mods in here, but like I said, people don't get banned. It's hard to get banned even timed out here. It's mostly you guys that are like my brothers and stuff like that are like, okay, you're being a perv, 30-minute timeout. So like, yeah. My a lot of people say I'm too kind and stuff like that. So you have a great day, Daniel. You're too lazy to pick. Aww. I really wanted to go. I wanted to do Morticia on Wednesday, but yeah, she didn't. My youngest, I was like, let's do that, and she didn't really want to do that. But now that I think about it, she'd make a great Morticia because she's got her hair is so my hair. Ugh, my hair is like I don't know down to wherever it is down to here, right there. Her hair is down to here. You'd see, yeah, her hair is down to here, and it's dark, and it's got like uh, greenish blue um, little colors in it. But we could just like spray that black, and I think she would make a good Morticia Adams. So I don't know, but she was talking about being a vampire, so just in case, I got her a vampire woman, like a girl's like vampire dress thingy, appropriate, not like a half anything. I will not forget, Daniel. You have a great day, hon. It's driving me out of my mind. That girl is poison. Speaking of, I might as well go get showered, get myself going because she has that appointment at 11. Thank you all for hanging out with me this morning. Sorry my lives have been boring and we're not feeding the turtles lately and stuff because, you know, we're too far from Texas at the moment, but I still appreciate everybody hanging out and showing their support and sharing their stories and thoughts. I love talking to people. I'm a little social butterfly. I love it. Mark, you have a nice day. Lily, you have a nice day. Daniel, you have a nice day. Anybody else who's in here who I didn't say, have a wonderful day, and I'll probably see you later. Much love to you all.